Cedar Kindergarten class. My name is Tammy, and my job is I'm a farmer. This is Bella the dog who comes to visit the farm. On our farm, we milk cows so we can have milk for drinking and milk for cheese and other dairy products. We're going to take you on a little tour of the farm today. God has given us a beautiful day, so we're going to walk around and just enjoy some of the things that we see and do. The place we're going to tour is the calf barn where all of the baby calves live. Gracie's going to show you a picture of some of the calves that are in here. And when they make noise, they're probably hungry. They get to stay with their moms for 2 days and drink their mom's milk. And then we feed them milk replacer, and they drink out of bottles for a couple weeks, and then they switch and drink out of pails for a couple weeks. Let's see if we can get one to suck our finger. Oh, look at, when they're hungry, they suck your finger. This is Tamale. Let's go over here and see if we can get this one to make some noise. This one doesn't have a name yet. These were just born a couple days ago. These are the newest ones in the calf barn. See if we get this one to drink too. Aren't they cute? They eat a grain, kind of like the cereal. Kind of looks like cereal for them. After they leave here, they go to a different spot. So we're going to go check that spot out. The next spot on our tour is when the calves are getting a little bit bigger. So Gracie's going to show you each one of the pens and how, I don't know if you can tell how much bigger they're getting or not, but after they eat, they like to lay down and be nice and comfortable. You can see their food is a little bit different in this room. This is the food that they'll get pretty much until they're cows. We are in the next area when they've grown a little bit bigger. Now that they're bigger, they need more room to move. So they're in a little bit bigger area. They get fed kind of the same food that they did in the last place that we were at. They have a nice barn to lay in behind us. We'll see that later. And maybe some of them will come up close and look at the camera. We're going to hop on in there. That's Daffodil. Daffodil's trying to eat the camera. Everybody's curious to see what Gracie's doing. Here comes some more. They're very friendly. All right, now we're inside the barn where the cows get milked. As we walk along, you're going to see that each cow has a stall, and each stall has a name over the top of it. Some have two names because they switch out. They get milked, and then they get to lay down and relax. They have food in front of them at all times so that they can make milk 24 hours a day. Each cow drinks a bathtub full of water. So if you would fill your whole bathtub full of water in one day, one cow would drink that much water. We're going to come over here where Amber is milking. She's a farmer. She milks the cows 2 times every day. So if you look at the milkers that are on the cows, you can actually see the milk coming. And then let's go try to find one that might be, well, I guess they're all milking a lot right now. Maybe Amber will wipe one for us. We wash their udder. Our job as the farmer.
All right, welcome. Come on, it's time to go. We gotta get to work.
Our job as the farmer is to keep the milk nice and clean, the udder nice and clean before we put the milkers on.
So I'm washing.
And that tells the cow that it's milking time.
This is Dee Dee. Time for Dee Dee to get milk.
Take a good look at this milk. washer. We don't see very much milk coming anymore, so it's time to change it to the next cow. So Amber's going to come soon and she's going to change it over and put it on Dee Dee, who she just washed.
Right. Oh, taking it off the tricks. The milk's gonna come right out. Woo! Get out of there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now
All
we're in
set.
front of the cows and you can kind of see hopefully how big their heads actually are. We can see them chewing their food. We can see the food that they eat and how friendly they are. Oh, that one's saying hello to you. Her name is Violet. And this is Derby. Derby's saying hello too. As we walk along, we can see all of the cows in their stalls. Some were milked already and some need to be milked yet. I think they're all looking at you guys. All right, here we are looking at the silos. A silo is where we store the feed for the cows. So you saw we have a lot of cows and a lot of calves and they eat a lot of food. So we need a place to store all of their food. Can you count the silos for me? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 silos. If we look all the way up the silo, it's really, really high. And someone has to climb all the way up there to open it up so we can put feed inside of it. All right, let's go inside now and let's see where the feed comes out of the silo. All right, we saw a couple places where the cows and the heifers had food in front of them. That food is called haylage for the most part. There's some other things too, but we're going to show you how the haylage comes out of the silo. You saw the silos on the outside and how big and tall they are, right? Here's the silo on the inside, and here's how the food comes out of the silo. So it's going to get really, really loud. You ready? All right, that's how the food comes out of the silo, and then the conveyor takes it up and up another conveyor and into a big mixing bowl. So we put all of our cow feed ingredients into the mixing bowl and the mixer mixes it up so we can feed it to the You know what this is? This is a cart where the feed goes. And then Farmer Judy can drive around in front of the cows and she can get some food to come out so she doesn't have to use a shovel to feed them all that way. All right, we saw the food in the silos. Now we're standing out in one of the big fields. There's lots of fields on the farm, lots of acres because we need lots of food for those cows. If they don't have food and water in front of them, then they can't give milk. So we're out in the field and we're taking a look. We need a lot of machinery to harvest this food. So we're going to take a look now at some of the machinery. One piece of equipment that plants the seed in the ground is getting washed right now. So it's getting a bath. We didn't get to the machinery that's getting a bath yet, but this is a skid loader. And the skid loader puts feed in the bucket so we can dump it in the bunk. We use the skid loader every day to do all sorts of different things. Let's go watch as it's dumped into the bunk. You know what this is? This is a tractor. And behind the tractor is a planter to plant the seeds in the ground. The tractor and the planter are getting washed up right now so that they're all nice and clean until the next time we have to plant something. Alright, Farmer Sam is crawling up into the tractor and he's going to take the tractor for a drive so we can watch him go. field to plant seed. He'd fill the back with all kinds of seed, and then he'd drive the tractor out into the field and he'd plant for hours and hours and hours. We talked about how much cows eat and how much food we have to put in the silos for them. You know what this is? This is a place where we store the cows' poop. Can you believe it? We even keep their poop so we can spread it on the field for fertilizer. And do you know what fertilizer does? It helps our crops grow. All right, right now we walked in a really special room. It's called the milk house. It's where all of the milk comes from the cows. Remember when the milker was on the cows and the milk was coming out? It follows the pipes and it comes into this milk house and it ends up right here in this tank. You can kind of see the milk coming in the tank right now. Now let's watch and see where it goes. It follows these pipes. This helps cool it down a little bit. This goes up over the top. And it goes into this huge tank. This tank is called a bulk tank. It holds all of the milk for the day until the milkman comes and picks it up. The milkman can put his hose right in the hole here. Puts his hose in. Hooks it up to the bulk tank, sucks all the milk out, and drives away with it in his milk truck and off to the plant to make cheese and other dairy products, sour cream, ice cream, probably all the things we love to eat. Even there's cheese on our pizza, right? I am so glad you could come on the farm tour with us. We're going to take just one last look around the farm. Here's the outside. There's a big shed where we keep all the machinery. There's the house. A farmer works 7 days a week. The cows have to milk every day. Some farms milk 2 times a day. Some farms milk 3 times a day. We have to clean, we have to feed, and take care of all of our animals because that's what God made us to do. Alright, here's Bella the dog again. You can say goodbye to Bella. There's the barn where the cows are being milked. There's the calf barn where all the baby calves are. It's a nice day when the cows are done being milked. They can come outside and they actually lay right out in the field. They really like it. Now they're eating. Now they're looking at you guys. Can you wave to the cows? There's one drinking some water. Got a big water tank. We keep the water nice and clean. There's some more eating. Alright, do you remember when we saw him filling up the food in the bunk and the heifers were all waiting to eat? Now you can see they're all around the bunk. They're getting their food and then they'll go back out in the field and they'll lay down on this nice warm night. Alright, I hope you had a great time on our farm field trip and I hope that you have a great summer. Bye!